So today, I felt that push that I needed to do to spend a Saturday actually wanting to improve my mental health, um, which is the most bizarre thing to come out of my fucking mouth because for years, suicide was my plan. Taking my own life so I could finally feel happiness was my option. And I tried it dozens of times. It wasn't like once, twice, or three times. This was a couple of dozen times over 15 and fucking years. I think it's true what they say too, that time is healing. That used to be the most fucking cliche I've ever heard in my life. But I think that's true now. Because I'm out here on a Saturday walking in a park that I've never been to before, to improve my mental health, because it will never improve if I'm hiding in my apartment all the time. The apartment I consider my personal hell that I would seriously need to move out of. So yeah, sitting there is not helping, but being out here is. It's unfortunate that this is like depression is like the most slowest process you can take. Like I'm starting to get this feeling that I should learn how to live a little. And that's actually why I came out here. I wanted to come out here for the first time to just enjoy the day. No necessary. The only goal I had was to come out here and do my depression walk of 7,000 steps. I don't know how many steps I'm at right now, but considering how long this trail actually is, I won't be surprised if it's over 7,000. But see, I'm starting to forget what I'm saying already. Oh, right. So the only goal that I had was to come out here, and to do my depression walk and complete 7,000 steps. I wanted to come here to basically just to enjoy the day. I don't know. People say enjoy your life. Tell that to a suicidal person. You just kind of fuck it off because you don't think you can. You don't know how. Life doesn't come with instructions, especially when you've been suffering depression for many, many years. And I never thought in my life would I start gaining this motivation to continue to do more depression walks, to try to find more ways to help myself. Never have I imagined what I want. I thought I'd be dead by now. When I was younger, around in my early 20s, my goal was to commit suicide by 24. I'm actually being serious. That was my goal. And I was reading some journal entries that I've written back in 2005 and 2006. And it was just strange to read it because I say so many self-destructive things. Like, of course I used to be a cutter, and I actually read a passage that said that I actually succeeded in cutting, and I enjoyed watching myself bleed. So yeah, I've come a long way. I don't even do that shit anymore. I just want to heal and figure out what this life thing is all about. Like, why is it important for me to be alive? Why is it important for me to see another day? Because I really don't get it. Life is as appealing to most people. I still don't see the attraction personally. Although I will say that this is one beautiful lake. It's gonna look even better when all the leaves come back in like a couple of months. So yeah, actually, I say I was pretty driven today because I actually went to the library only to research a new spot to do a depression walk. Because when you do a depression walk, sometimes you settle for conveniences where if there's like a park nearby, which in my case there is, you settle for that because it's closest. What I needed to do is to travel, not live in this box where you only go in a certain area. of the place that you live in. I mean, I don't have a car, so I'm limited, but I can still go to places, especially around here, since there's plenty of parks and stuff. But so I actually had to take 2 buses to get here. So not only am I challenging my depression, but my social anxiety as well. I was challenging my social anxiety because of the 2 bus rides I had to take to get here. I mean, that was the most frightening experience of my life. And I've been on buses many times before, but the thing is, I haven't been on a bus in the last probably couple of months, maybe. And to go back in there filled with people, it's like, it was just nerve-wracking to the point where I started shaking. I was like scared because they were looking at me, they were close to me. Being in such a close space with so many people, it was just driving me nuts. And so I think I did a good thing here, because I didn't stick to what was convenient by doing a depression walk near the area of where I live. I actually went out my way to go to the library, look up areas around in the city, see where I could go, to see where I'd never been before, and do a depression walk there. And I'm here now, doing a depression walk in a park on one long ass trail I've never been on before. Like, seriously, this trail is a lot longer than I thought it would be. So I basically did knock down 2 things. I challenged both my social anxiety and my depression. The thing is, this time I need to do it more frequently because I'm not getting older. I already feel guilty enough that my entire youth was spent on trying to kill myself. I feel such a huge guilt over this every single day of my life. Sometimes I cry over it. I mean, how can I? It's like, I say my age, I think about it out loud, and I say 32. 32 years of my life. How did I get here so fast? But I don't know why, but I have like this fighter spirit inside that says keep fighting. Don't give up on your mental health quite yet. I want to, but the way my life is now, I would never be happy. I don't want to settle for scraps either. The first step, if I want to be happy, the first step is to improve my mental health, starting with this. So, I'll definitely probably be resting the next couple of days, because when I did my last depression walk, I did up to 10,000 steps, and of course my requirement is 7,000. So literally I was burned out. I had no energy. I usually don't have energy at all anyway, so it took me 2 days to recover from that. So I imagine I'll be resting for the next 2 days on this, but I think the point is, when you do a depression walk, and you need to do it often, so make sure that once in a while you go out into new areas. Because I guess it's less predictable. When you go in the same area, you know what to find. Here, I've never been here before, so I don't know what to find. But I do know one thing. I bet this place is going to be absolutely gorgeous when the leaves come back in a couple of months.